I'm Gregory Buchakjian. I'm an art historian and a photographer. I live in Beirut. The series of works you see behind me, it started in 2009, and it started with a feeling that the city was disappearing. Beirut is a city which has a very high real estate speculation. There is a lot of construction, and also this country has a very important economic crisis. It doesn't stop, and day after day you see old buildings, old houses, some that are highly interesting, that have a high heritage value, that are demolished. And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking in many ways. It's heartbreaking in the nostalgic way. It's heartbreaking in the aesthetic way. It's heartbreaking in the social way. In 2009, I started taking pictures in old houses. It started with a specific house, a specific mansion that was scheduled to be demolished. And I had as a possibility of visiting this very impressive and very monumental Ottoman era house. It was about 130 years old. I took pictures in this house, and then it became for me some kind of obsession, and I started searching for all kinds of abandoned dwellings. I needed something more in the photos. And I noticed that what I needed is to bring back life that was in these houses prior to their abandonment. So the first time I asked a woman, a friend of mine, to come with me and to do pictures. So I needed a human presence. Now, why women? Because there is something very feminine about houses. You know, there is a lot to say between the house is the household. It's much more associated to the woman. The idea of intimacy. There was also some kind of erotic. By erotic, I'm going to explain. These houses, an erotic point of view, these houses for me became object of desire. When I was able to enter, to bring with me a female person to give life, to give some sensuality in these places. I grew up in West Beirut, and when my family was forced to leave West Beirut because of war conditions, it was some kind of trauma. This city was the place I belonged to. It was a place where my family grew. It was a place where my school was. It was the place where my childhood friends were, and it was the place where you had this dream, perhaps an utopian dream of mixing communities. The richness of this country lies in the fact, and this is what makes the difference between Lebanon and most Arab countries. It is that we have a mix of communities, we have a mix of people, and I think that this is our wealth, and we must do everything to keep it.